Fox Trap, baby. Welcome to the Fox Trap, baby. Why? Because Foxy Tea is your best tea. Use caution when you sip me. Bitch. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I don't have tea today because I ran out of sugar for right now. And I ain't make it to the store, so we're going to drink our water. I'm going to drink water. Hold on. Mm. Mm. Very refreshing. Sorry. Okay. All right, so I try to really wash my face today so much because the eye is giving star, like it's giving a star or something. But this eye, I'm glad I took that goddamn lashes off on lashes. Sometimes the lashes don't be right, y'all. Y'all gotta take it off. Especially, when stuff is going on with the face and you doing like just different, you know, sweat glands, all that stuff. Like, get rid of the lashes. Take the lashes out. I had to take it off. It was trapping in some juices, some sweat, some stuff that wasn't for my eye. Anyway, selective. Yeah, that's cleanse space, cleanse the area. Also, I would like to say hugs, 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 everybody. Kiss, 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 everybody. And blessings, blessings, blessings to everybody. Okay? I love you guys. Okay, let's also uh, get the cards. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the cards. Okay. So listen, collective, this is what I'm getting also. I'm getting that um, it don't matter how much you love somebody or care about somebody. Um, they might not be ready for you. They might not be ready for you. And I don't think that they understand that they might not be ready for you. Okay? So I think that this person that might want to come back into your life or spin a block or whatever, this ex friend, this ex lover, this ex whatever, want to spin a block, I think that you have to like let them know like they're not ready yet. Like they're still for the streets. And because they still delivering the same behavior, so it's like I can't do nothing with that boo. Like I really cannot do nothing with that boo. It's really when I wash my face, like for real, you can't even see my eyebrows. Like girl, where your stuff at? But I got some. It's thin, but it's there. Anyway, yeah. So I think this person you gotta get back to the streets. This person you gotta let them know you gotta let them eat down easy. You gotta let them down easy. You gotta let them know that you're a grown person and with responsibilities and you don't have time to be playing the old childish games you used to play with them. You cannot peace collective, you got peace. And it says I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. So it's like all you want is peace. All you want in your spirit, in your life, in your everyday being is peace. So you realize, like you become wiser when you was separated from this person. You became a lot wiser than they thought you had. That you thought you probably had to, as well, because it's like you want peace. You liked how the peace felt in your life, and them coming back. did not give peaceful. It did not give peaceful. It didn't. It gave, oh, you still don't get what I need, or out of life, or what interests me out of life. You're more worried about what interests you instead of what interests me. So if I'm a type of person, for instance, me, we're going to use me as an example. Um, uh, if I'm a type of person that just I could go 2 years without without doing a do, that means that it not that it doesn't mean that much to me, but it means so much to me that I'm very selective and I can go without it. Like that when it comes to a union, trying to understand or learn somebody and get to know someone, I can do it without the little intimacy, that part, like that is a bonus to me. So, but it's not what drives me, it's not what I would prefer. Like I could be in a relationship that we don't do nothing. See, and that's just the type of person that I am. It's because that it might be given, and it has to be a relationship that's giving me what I like, my love language. I don't think that the person you with knows your love language. They just think that being physical with you is a your love language when it could just be their love language, and it's just like, yeah, this don't mean nothing to me. Like, it's good. I appreciate it. It has a deeper meaning to me, but I don't think that it means the same thing to me as it does to you. Like I don't think that it means the same to you. Um, and with that being said, it's like that person could be using it as a crutch, could be using it as a way in or as a way to hold on to you, or basically um, a base of using it as a base of y'all relationship, situationship, or whatever, friendship or whatever. And I think that it's just not interesting to you. Like you're over that in your life. Okay? Like you don't have to do so much. Like you when it comes to you, you're like a walk on the beach, a walk on in the park, going for a ride, just talking, like really getting to know one another, like really having deep conversations, having meaningful conversations means a lot to you, collective. And I don't think that that's how they feel. I'm not sure if they feel that way or not, but I don't think that they're paying attention to the fact that that means a lot to you. Hey, Morgan. Hey, Morgan. Hi, Morgan. How you doing, Morgan? So, yeah, like I don't think they understand that. Like you want peace. You want peace in your life. You sitting up there dealing with somebody that's just casually seeing you, want to hook up with you once in a blue moon, like once in a while when it's convenient for them. I don't think that you find that peaceful. I don't feel like you find that interesting or beneficial to your life at all. Like it's just not. And I think that you realize that you've been at peace so long without dealing with anybody that you realize that you could do without it. You could do without that occasional check in, that occasional pop in, let me get my rocks off type of situation. And it's just like you just left with a what? Like what? Like I think that you're just, yeah, like you're a little bit wiser and deeper when it comes to your intellect and what you're interested in. And I don't think that they see that about you, collective. I don't. Hey John. Hey John. Hey, John. Hey, Jefferson. Hey, Jefferson. So, understand this. You're allowing yourself to be peaceful. And I think that this person coming around trying to do old habits, give you the bare minimum, give you what they usually give you what teenagers give each other. Shoot, I know some teenagers that probably give each other a little bit more. Like maybe they do talk on the phone all the time, all day long. They really getting to know each other. I don't think that this person is even giving you that conversation. Like I don't even think that this person is interested in getting to know you. Is more of them just getting what they want and that's it. You have Inner Strength Collective. Inner Strength. I'm good, Jefferson. How are you? How are you? It says nothing moves me from the path. Nothing moves me from my path to the light because I have complete confidence in myself. I realize my innate qualities and abilities and know that with God I could do anything. All the power I need is within me. So you understand, collective, that this is not a situation or a person that you need to settle on. You know you don't have to settle. You know your qualities. You know what your worth is, and you're able to and you know what you bring to the table. You know that you can sit at the table by yourself too. At you know if you wanted to. Like you could. You get what I'm saying? And still be abundant, still be at peace and be flourishing the way you have been without this person interfering with their occasional instant gratifications. Okay, you good? That's good. That's good. So I feel like that, yeah, you understand that peace doesn't come from physical touch or whatever like that. I think that this person got another thing coming. I think as fast as this person came back in your life, this person's gonna be right back out. I think they got another thing coming. They got another thing coming. Choice, collective, choice. You got choice. And it says, I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. So, collective, you could be in the sense of saying to yourself, like I said, I choose to be at peace. I choose happiness. I don't choose to be in this little seesaw back and forth thing that you got going on or had me in years ago. Okay. I think that you've gotten so used to what peace looks like and how it feels that you can't go back. You really cannot go back. So you really even entertaining it the little bit that you have been. I think that that's or that one time that you have been. I think that was enough for you. That was like a oh heck no, yeah. This is why, you know. And sometimes the universe and the creator will bring something to you, or yeah, will bring something back around. Not because it's supposed to stay in your life or whatever like that. No, but maybe it's there to remind you why you left it in the first place. Because it didn't meet your standards. It wasn't beneficial to you. It actually um put you at a disadvantage. So do you want to still be in a place of disadvantage, or do you want to um be at a place of peace? I said a piece of, but a place of peace. Okay. Do you want something that meets your standards, that complements your worth, that reflects where you want to be in life or whatever like that? I feel like that you're going to end up letting this person down easy though. You're going to basically allow them to know that yes, you do care about them. Yes, you do have feelings for them. Um, you have a unconditional type of spirit, so you give unconditional support to people that you care about. Um, so I think that you're going to allow them to know, like, yeah, you really do care about them, but you don't think that they can offer you what you need out of life. And with that being said, I think it's best that y'all just be friends. And when I mean friends, I mean platonic friends, like really real life. I hang out with you when I see you type of friends, because it's like this person may not be giving you what you need, but it's like you're giving what they need, and it seems one sided. That relationship or that friendship, that whatever it is, it seems one sided, and I think that's why you're getting away from the situation. Okay, like I said, this could also be a friendship too as well. Don't think I'm just talking about romantically. It could be a friendship too as well, where it's like, it seems like you're always giving to this friend, and you're always doing what this friend wants you to do, going to the places that this friend wants you to go to, but this friend is not understanding that you don't find enjoyment in that, going out and going to those places. You find an enjoyment in being productive and building together, like going in on some houses, going in on getting some money back, making some. That's where you find enjoyment at. Okay, and I don't think that they're realizing that that's the type of person you are, because they're not that type of person. You right now, I think you are realizing that they are not that type of person. At one time, you might have thought that y'all had a lot in common and they were that type of person, and they're not. They're not, collective. They're not. I think you're coming to the sense, to the fact that they are not, for real, at all. Also, I think that you come to the conclusion that they're not as intelligent as you thought they were. When I say intelligent, I'm not really saying like they're dumb or anything like that. I'm just saying that they don't use their brain when it comes to certain things, as far as in um, learning their lessons and operating differently based off of the results of what they have once did and it didn't work. I don't think that they use their brain. I think that they just continue operating the same way they always been operating, and think that it's someone else or the other person, because they they constantly changing victims, instead of um instead of reflecting on who they are as a person and who they are as an individual, and what their character shows, instead of what they think their character is. Like really look at what their character is showing. I feel like that instead of them doing that, they are just still operating the way they always been operating. Don't care nothing about how it makes anybody feel, nothing like that, and they are just ready to um, go to the next person, operate the same way, and then low key blame the other person, but not seeing that the problem could very much well be them. Okay, harmony. You have harmony, collective, and it says, "I open myself to the divine being within me. I am the image of God. Thus, I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony." So instead of you sitting up here trying to be upset at this person about the fact that they can't be what you need them to be out of life, and they can't step up to your standards or whatever. They can't just, if they can't see your worth, they can't see where they are maybe the problem. Okay, in a situation, I think that you are allowing yourself to let them down easy, and just have to really show them who they are. Hey, sweetheart, you're cool. You give a cool vibe sometimes when you do come around, or whatever the case may be. But I'm a little bit, I'm a grown person, and I have a lot more that needs my attention, and it's in. I really don't see no reason of giving you my attention at all if it's not beneficial to me. And being physical with you is not beneficial to me. It's cool, but it ain't my interest. So it's like, or going to the clubs with you, homegirl, like it's not beneficial to me. It's cool, but I would rather do this, that, or whatever like that, or really get to know you. Let's really put our brains together and do some things, handle some things. And it's when it's time to do stuff like that, you're nowhere to be found. So I don't understand why you're in my life in the first place. Mm. 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 Because at this point, this person is just taking up space and taking up space and holding a space up that could be for somebody else that will actually meet your standards and meet your interests or have the same interests that you have at heart. Okay, collective, you have the chaser. The chaser came out. Okay, it says fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. Okay, this person could have some codependent type of issues, and that's why they came back around to like see what was going on with you, see what was up with you. They didn't really want to feel like that they was being abandoned by you or whatever the case may be because they know that you was able to separate, and maybe they was thinking to themselves like, okay, even though it's been 2 years, it was just we was just separated. You know, like it wasn't like they left me for good. I can still come back. They like the fact when they can still come back to somebody. They like open endings. They like when they still have the opportunity to come in when they please or whatever case may be. I think they have a fear of you saying, no, I'm sorry, you can never, ever, ever, ever come back. Now, maybe they might be okay with you saying, hey, we could be friends, but how it used to be, it ain't gonna be that. I think they could be okay with that because they feel in their spirit that it's like, eventually I'm gonna work this person down. Eventually, it's gonna get to where it was or whatever like that. But I think that if you are a strong person and you just be like, look, you do this, I do that. That helps my career. I'm just gonna work with you on that tip because this other thing is not, it doesn't serve me no purpose. I'm a little too old for that. I don't got time for that. You get what I'm saying? And I think that when if you say something like that, I think that yeah, they're gonna take the chance to deal with you on that type of tip. But when they deal with you on that type of tip, I feel like yeah, they might still try their hand or whatever. But if you are very stern about what you mean. Like, yeah, I'm like, like, no, for real. Like, like, yo, no. Like, after this, after we handle business or whatever, like that, yeah, it's time for you to leave. After you handle business, yeah, you gotta, you know, like, we just came here to, work on this music, or we came here to do this or do that, like, handle business. So after real business. So after we handle business, like you got to go. I think that you might, if they really feel like, if they really realize you really standing on business, they might remove themselves like because the only reason why they're around is because they have fear of abandonment, and maybe the person that they was distracting themselves with to keep their mind off of you, or to put their codependency on or whatever at the moment, probably stop dealing with them. And then now they feel like, oh, I don't have nobody else to go to, but then they try to spin the block back with you to you know to heal their, not even heal, to satisfy their codependency. Mm-mm. This person is not here for you, collective. This person do not care nothing about you. I'm sorry. They care about themselves a little bit more. So even if you was to be compromising and be like, yeah, we can work on some music where it will be like beneficial to you, um, I I think it would still be doing you a disservice because of the simple fact that they will still constantly be probably trying to try you. What you have, passion collective, passion. And it says insane chemistry, sparks, and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. So so, excuse me. Yes, you probably do have chemistry with this person, or it could be some good, like, little passion when it comes to this person. But I think that someone is going to come along that's going to give you equal interest. Um, and it's going to be a burning desire to be with that person because of the simple fact that they're matching your fly. You know, like they're what you are interested in, they are interested in as well. And not only that, they listen. Sometimes people don't understand that being heard could be a love language, like being heard, like being understood, being listened to is my love language. Like you know, it's not always something physical, not material type of thing. It's something. It, you know, it's sometimes it's much more deeper than that. So you can have somebody come along that could have some insane chemistry. You can have some insane chemistry with, and this person is in the way. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't matter because I don't think that you're allowing them to even be in your space or in the way as much as you think. Okay, the snake came out. They are the snake. Like this person is competition and enemy. The other woman look over your shoulder. So this person might have this person, the chaser, the person that has the codependency issues, has put you in situations where it you make you feel like you are in competition. It might be another woman. They probably put you in a third party situation. You might have to look over your shoulder and had to keep asking like, do you know this person? Do you know that person? Because stuff just started being weird. Like once you started dealing with them, and I think that you are like, yeah, it's best. Like, yeah, yeah, it's best that we leave each other alone. Okay, heartbroken. Yeah, heartbroken. It says deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving, and despair breakup. So this is going to be a bad breakup, you know, because this person is going to grieve this person is going to feel deeply hurt because they're not going to know where they went wrong at, because like again I said, they don't operate in a sense of learning from their mistakes. They operate in the sense of, I'm gonna keep on doing what I always been doing, like, and it's just a selfish way of living and thinking and everything like that. So I feel like, you know, I you're trusting the process. Like if you're trusting whatever happens, that's that or whatever like that. So you have trust. You says it says, I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. So if you did have came across this person and let them have a chance or whatever the case may be, and come back and show you that they haven't changed, it was for your growth. Okay, it was for your betterment. Okay, freedom. It was so you can free yourself. Really, truly free yourself. You were free at one point, but then again, I think that you might have got not really caught up again, but you know, I think they try to sink their teeth, you know, in you again. And it says, I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. So I think you're allowing yourself to um, uh, love yourself the way they should be loving you. um Value yourself the way they should value you. I think you're about to show them how to value you in a better manner, and what they used to do, like what they're used to doing, is not interesting to you. You know, like it's just really not. And I don't think that they understand this, but it's like I think that you're going to say this to this person, and you're going to free yourself from those shackles that they had, or that hold that they had on you. Um, yeah. Listen to life collective. And it says, I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. So you're listening to the universe. You're listening to what life has to teach you. They're not in a space of listening to what life has to teach them. So they seem behind. They seem so far behind because they're not listening. And they're not paying attention. And you might be very intuitive and able to see life for what it is, and see life for life as it is. And as things are happening, you're learning from what's happening. And I think that's allowing you to sit there and be successful in life, and continue to be successful in life because you listening to what the world is telling you, what your life is actually teaching you. Instead of keep going back and making the same mistakes that they uh that you may have used to do, I think that you're not doing that. Um, Belief, you have belief collective. And it says, I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in the divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. So your belief is what's protecting you. Your belief in peace and the fact that you can have a peaceful life, you can be a peaceful spirit, you can um, be abundant by yourself. You have the power to um, direct where your life may go or whatever. I feel like collective, that's what's protecting you from this person and their old ways, and their just them thinking that what they were doing and how they acted and how they treated you, and how they just treat people. Because at this time, I think that's just how they operate. They treat everybody like that. I think that they realizing that I don't know. I think that like at this time you're realizing that you could be at paradise without them. Okay, like without their habits, the way they treat people, and them just being removed from your life, your situation. I feel like that you could be at a peaceful type of place, in a place that just seems like paradise, because you have paradise collective, and it says happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. Okay, so whoever this other person is that you're gonna have this passion, this equal, okay, this equal um interest with, uh I think that y'all gonna it's gonna be like some you just gonna feel like paradise. It's gonna be like a honeymoon phase or whatever like that. It's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good. Or they could like, or that person, that snake, whatever, like that honeymoon phase type of thing, and like, and that's how they operate and put people in that little honeymoon phase situation, and that's why they always come into your life, then go ghost for a while, so they keep on having that makeup stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then it keeps y'all in that honeymoon phase, because it's like y'all keep starting over, starting over, starting over, and y'all not going nowhere deeper than the surface at this point. And yeah, so you have healing heart too, collective, and it says healing heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction, abusive relationship. So you might have connected with this person because you were in a abusive relationship, a toxic relationship, or something like that, and this person could have gave you a sense of relief, because they weren't really like abusive or anything like that, but they could have very much well been toxic though too as well, about how they acted, or how they how they treated you. Also, you could have addiction. This person could have an addiction of some sort. So it's like them and their addiction is leading them to do certain things that they probably shouldn't even be really doing, because it's not helping you in any way, it's not really helping them in any way, but it's driving them to make decisions that is not beneficial for you at this point, but it seems beneficial to them at that time, at that point. Collective, you got coffee cup, okay, and it says meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendships. So you're meeting this new person and y'all meeting and y'all talking. Y'all, you see the coffee cup? You on coffee dates. This is what you've been asked this person for. Just time to reflect on each other, time to get to know each other, savoring the moment, being able to feel elevated. You get what I'm saying? Building a friendship rather than everything just being physical, collective. I don't think that this person is realizing that this is what you need. This is your love language. Going out for coffee is everything to you. You get what I'm saying? Going out for coffee. You don't like coffee? Okay, we could go out for lunch. Okay, you don't want to eat lunch? Okay, we could go out and just sit at the goddamn park and have a drink of water and talk. God damn it. Like, dang. What are your interests in? Like, where are you trying to go from here? Why are you even entertaining me, sweetheart? Why are you wanting me to entertain you? What are we both getting out of this situation? Or are you just getting your little thing wet? What's up? What's up? Because you could do that other places. You could do that somewhere else. It doesn't interest me. And the thing is that person don't understand that it doesn't interest you. Don't give a hell if it don't interest you. They just worry about them and what interests them. And it might not even interest them. It's just that they have an addiction, they have codependency issues, and that's the only way they can feel connected to a person is being like that or in that way. What? When are we going to grow up? This person has not grown up. They're grown, but they have not grew up at all, collective. Maybe this person might work around kids. That's why they stay young-minded. You understand? And that's what I'm getting. I'm sorry. That's probably why you allow yourself to stay working with kids or children, or you feel like that. Don't get me wrong. We all love the kids and we want to be there for the kids. We want to support the kids or whatever like that. But if the kids are keeping you young, that's cool. But if these kids are keeping you young-minded, that's a whole different type of situation. You get what I'm saying? Because we all had teachers where teachers was teachers. Teacher was teaching it. But then we had a advisor or a counselor or whatever like that seemed like he was just a little bit too close to our goddamn age, or he wasn't close to our age, but he acted like he was close to our goddamn age, and he played a little too goddamn much. He let a little bit too much slide. He wanted to be our friend too goddamn bad, so much so that as soon as we got 18 or whatever the case may be, he in our Facebook DM. He you know what I'm saying? Trying to tell you, oh, you grew up, you this, you that, oh, you bro, oh, I knew it was something about you. I will never, you was my teacher, sir. I don't care if I'm 39 now. I'm a grown man's woman. 39. You were my teacher, sir. Where are you not getting that at? Because now it feels like that you was just watching me, waiting for me to get to the point of being legal for you to mess with. What? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. And sometimes people don't understand that they are predators too as well. Get somebody your own age. This is the thing. You can't get nobody your own age because you're constantly thinking small. You are constantly thinking down. You constantly having this young minded type of mindset. So this person that you're dealing with, not saying that they could be attracted to the kids that they deal with or they work with or whatever, because think about it, it's high school, but still, like, no, I'm not saying that, but they're not getting you, someone who's their age, or anybody else that they deal with as their age to stick with them and deal with them because they are young, like in the head, like they almost seem like they're waiting for those kids to grow up to deal with them, and it's like it's giving predator. You get what I'm saying? And they just waiting on that prey. Shorty, like that's what it seemed like. Manifestation of light. Manifestation of light. It says, I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my intellect grows. So your manifestation of light, your manifestation of like just peace, trying to be in a peaceful spirit. So you develop, you grow, and you develop your inner self. You know what it takes for you to be in at peace and be at harmony, and you know that you dealing with this person ain't it. You understand that your heart transforms, your intellect shines. Like as soon as your heart turns to where it needs to be, your wisdom, you become so much wiser about certain situations and see them for what they are. Okay, collective, I ain't even gonna hold you. Okay. Okay. I ain't even gonna hold you. Wisdom collective. Okay. Hey Maylay. Hey May. Wisdom. Because you got wisdom, they don't. I that's just what I feel like right now. And it says, God has a plan for me. I live here now knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed thanks to all my efforts. So you're a little bit wise now. You see them for what they are now. You didn't even think you was blinded. You didn't even think this of this person until you put the two and two together. But you had to get to this point because you had to become wiser by taking one step at a time and transforming your heart and just realizing that, hey, I can't make things happen faster than what it needs to happen, but this person is not doing going anywhere. Like this person is not moving anywhere. Like this person is not showing any type of wisdom at all, and you're not even moving fast. With a person that you probably would just have met, you wouldn't put these stipulations on. But this person has been with you for 3 years, separated from you for 2 years, and they still come around and act the same way. And nothing has changed. It seems like you're still at the beginning that you would give someone you just met. You're not. Hey, nah, it's not. It's you're not forcing this union anymore. Collective, you're not forcing this union anymore. I don't see it. I'm sorry. Don't I see you feel a little too much childishness in this person. This person is not grown. They're not grown. This person might not have responsibilities that's allowing them to become grown. Because when you have children, and I'm not even saying that, when you have your children with you, because it could be somebody that has children but don't have their child with them. When you have your children with you, it's a little different. they aid you. They really give you some type of wisdom that you really need, some type of maturity. You not having them around you and you being low key a deadbeat or just not being in their life for real, they they're not maturing you in any type of way. Because being around any kids, like being around kids, doesn't make you mature. Being around your kids make you mature because you have a responsibility. Being around other kids, you have the option to be their friend. You know, be the cool teacher, be the cool. Nah, it's different when it's not your child. Collective freedom through faith. Freedom through faith. Okay. I said, okay, hey, babe, hey, babe, hey. Freedom through faith. It says, I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust His will and find freedom. So your freedom is coming through faith. You have faith in that. This is not the person for you. You don't have to settle. You know you can. You absolutely can get exactly what you want because of the simple fact that you deserve what you want. You don't have to settle for somebody that's eventually might leave you, or you might have to leave them because they're a little bit delayed in their ways because they used to being or hanging around children or people that's younger than them. So they think that they're younger, so they end up being a 50-year-old still in the club. Like and that's not your interest anymore. You more on taking trips, having timeshares or getting your life policy together and stuff like that. Like, I, worrying about real life stuff, collective. You have goodness, collective. Buying a house, you get what I'm saying? Getting some type of equity in some type of way. You have goodness. It says, I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself and allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support. Unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. So, collective, you have this type of goodness in your spirit where you're always trying to refine yourself and polish your imperfections and polish your character and work on whatever it is that you have flaws in and everything like that. And you also allow yourself your goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. So you understand that what you manifest and what you want out of life has to reflect some type of joy or satisfaction in your happiness. And like I said, through you're gonna be gentle now though. Through gentleness, you're gonna offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to not only others but to yourself. And you giving that unconditional love and support and understanding to yourself is telling you, boo, leave that person where they are. They're not for you. Okay, they got a lot of work. They got a lot of growing to do. They got a lot of, you know, sorry, it's a lot they need to go through. Poker face, you got poker face. And it says taking a chance, risk, and options not showing hand and gambling. This person may have taken a risk on this person on giving this person a chance to come back and seeing where their head was at or whatever like that. I feel like that you wasn't showing your hand for real, and I think that they thought they wasn't showing theirs, but you are very intuitive, you're empathetic, you can kind of see through people's, snake type of sides and or ways. And I feel like that you are taking a chance to kind of like gamble, you risking it all. You like, hey, it's not for me. It's not for me. So you're about to cut ties, sweetheart. You said clock. Clock came out. Clock came out and it says need and time, cycles, and takes time. Time to heal, progressing. So this person needs more time to heal. This person needs more time to progress in life or whatever like that. I think that they're feeling like that their time is running out, and that's why they try to come to you, and or whatever the case may be. Or this could be you feeling like that your time is running out and you don't have time to be playing with them, like and dealing with the foolishness that you once did with them. Just think about it. If you was with them for 3 years and you separated from them for 2 years, that's 5 years ago. Are y'all still at the same space in life 5 years from now? Like, that's just kind of crazy, you know. Well, 4 years, 5 years ago, almost 4 years ago, but still, that's still a long goddamn time. You get what I'm saying? Collective. That's just still a long time. So, and this person could have even said 2 years, not even a long time. To be separated from somebody, yes, it is. Mass collective, mass. It says hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight, and personify. So this person has a mask on. They're really not showing you how they really feel about you, whatever like that. But that's about to cost them the friendship with you, their union with you. So, hey, you taking off. You're in the sense of you ready to snatch their mask right the heck off. Like whatever games you're playing, hey, we don't have time for it. You have to understand we at a certain age where yeah, I could have wasted my time on you or whatever like that. Yeah, it was cool when I was in my 30s. But now I'm about to hit 40. Like I don't want to be in the same space. I don't want to leave from you 2 years from now and be in the same space and doing the same stuff. Like that's just not showing any growth at all. Nothing is like what's going on. Balance collective, balance. And it says, I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. So you're understanding to yourself that you need to fulfill, you have to have some type of balance in your life at this moment, and you can't balance them and balance what you need in your life, you know, without fulfilling, what your body and your soul needs. You get what I'm saying? It's not only about what your body may need, but it's about what your soul may need too as well. You got I am light. I am light. And it says, I always have hope no matter the ordeal. I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God and am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. So you are light, and of course you're going to attract people that just want to suck that light up off of you because they don't have none of their own. So this person could just be coming to get a little taste of your light. You know what I'm saying? If they get a little taste of your light, they'd be all right. Like I just feel like that at this point, this person just used you for something because they could have been so dark or in a dark type of space, and you were light and they needed some light, but they didn't know how to create it on their own. So all they know how to do is take. And this person could be an energy vampire. This person could really be an energy vampire, especially if they only come at night. Oh, you're an energy vampire, sweetheart. I don't see you in the daytime. Like you don't exist in the daytime. I see that you can withstand the sun. I see that you may leave in the daylight or whatever the case may be. But it's like, yeah, I think that's when you're done sucking the energy off of people. You do it at night. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the only time you can grasp that type of energy from somebody. That's and I think that this is what that person did. Inner work collective, and it says God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. So you doing the things that you like, you're doing the inner work. and you're realizing, hey, like, yeah, this person is my weakness to this extent, and this and that, or whatever the case may be. This is happening. This is gonna put me in a place of worry or a place of panic because I really don't know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? So, and you know that you directed your thoughts, you learned to direct your thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of things. But this situation is nothing positive about this situation for you, collective. And I feel like that's why you going to end this situation, and you're not going to allow it to continue. Okay, collective, we're going to pull a couple more cards, and then we're going to see what sign. Okay, so you have self-indulgence. Self-indulgence. This person would be self-indulged. It's a self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. You are giving yourself some self-indulgence. You're worrying about yourself at this point because you're not getting it from this person. You also have the Golden Mirror Collective, and it says narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. This is what I'm saying. This person love bombing you. The person is a narcissist. This person is self-absorbed, and it's a one-sided situation. Like it's not beneficial to you in no way whatsoever. And I don't think that they really even care, collective. Okay. Blowing kiss connective, and it says unconditional love given and receiving, fairness of love, affection return. So you could be this type of person that feel like that's what you need out of life. You need unconditional love because you give unconditional love, and you want fairness. You get what I'm saying? You want your love and affection returned like you give it, and I don't think that this is the person to give it. I really don't. Collective. Okay, we got a couple of cards here that allow us to pick a sign. All right, I'm just gonna pick a sign. I'm gonna pick a sign from here, and and then I'm gonna pick a sign from here. So we got Cancer, Virgo, and we got, all right, boom. Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Aries, collective, Taurus, collective, Leo twice. Taurus twice. I lied. Taurus 3 times. Taurus 3 times. Capricorn. Okay. Is that it? Yeah. So we got Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Virgo. So you could be a Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Virgo, or that person could be a Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Virgo. Okay, collective. So understand that this person is coming back around for no reason at all. It's their reason. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's their reason. It's not even a reason for you. Like, this is not giving you no type of love in any type of way. It's not giving you what you deserve out of life. And you entertaining it is not doing nothing but putting yourself in the same situation you was once in before that you had to heal from. This person is trying to restart your healing process, restart your healing journey. You didn't came too far to go back, to have to start over. And this person should have came to you correctly, came to you better, operated differently when it came to you, especially if they didn't want to come back and make you fall back into the despair and what you've been through and what you had to heal from. This person probably don't like the fact that you healed, because think about it. It took you to get away from them in order to heal. You healed without them, leaving them to have to fend for themselves, and they have yet to heal. So because they didn't have a person to do it with, because they got codependent issues. So by them having codependent issues, they stayed and stuck with somebody who allowed them to still be themselves. You get what I'm saying? And be in that darkness with them rather than someone to bring them up out of that situation and heal you. So you had to separate yourself from the darkness in order for you to heal. And that person is the darkness. No matter how much you care about that person, you love that person, you have you have that type of attraction for that person. You can love that person from afar. That person is not ready yet. That person is not healed yet. That person is not even in a sense of starting to try to heal yet. That person don't have no intentions on healing yet, sweetheart. So leave that man, that woman, or whatever where the heck they are. All right, love you guys. You said let's go on a brunch date or whatever like that. Anyway, shoot, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hit me with a lunch date. Hit me with a something like that. And that's what I'm saying. Hey, a lot now. That's something that you would tell. You need a torch lighter. Laugh out loud. Like, yeah, I do need a torch lighter. Um, and y'all have to and which is crazy, I do have one, but it's not a fluid. I might need to put some fluid in it. So y'all have to understand, collective, that you see how that's a person that don't even know me, but they're like, hey, you want to go on a lunch date, you want to go on brunch, whatever, a coffee date, whatever like that. You want to go on a date. Now, if I was to say that this person that don't know me wants to take me on a date or whatever case, maybe with this person, with that person, that snake, with their response will be, oh, that person just want to do it to you. That person just want to. Well, that's what you're doing, and you ain't even taking the route to even do that to try to get it. You're doing nothing. Like it's like, and then it's up to me to give what I want to give. You get what I'm saying? So I think that you're being stronger at this point, collective, and you're learning a lesson, and you're giving what needs attention to attention, and what doesn't need attention, you leave in the past. Okay, love you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you don't have to find me again. And also, give me a thumbs up if you like the message that I had today. Okay, or if it resonated in any type of way with you, okay, or anybody that you know, send it to them. Also, you can hit that little bell right there in the corner if you want it a notification, because all it does is give you a notification. If you want a notification of when I go live again, so you can be part of the chat, and I can shout out your name and give you love through the screen. Okay, love you guys so much. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I hope this message resonated in some type of way and give you some clarity. Okay, because sometimes our love language could be clarity. I know mine is. You gotta clarify some stuff for me. All right, thanks, boo. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.